Back to the 2016 Dodge Ram, or Ram 1500. Finally, this showed up from eBay. It's been over 2 weeks. The seller was confused about part numbers. I was confused about part numbers. ALLDATA had the part numbers wrong. 2016, at least this one, is the later module that fits up to like 22. So, you know, the classic style. 12, 13, 14, and 15, they kept changing the module part numbers, and you know, there's like with stability control, without stability control, but these 16 and newer ones is just one part number, but the hydraulic unit is the same as the earlier model. So this is the whole piece from a 2017, and the buyer's like, whoa, you have a 2016, a 17 to 22 won't fit. I'm like, what are the part numbers? He couldn't get the part numbers, so back and forth, and then whatever. It's here. Let's plug it in, plug in the scanner, and see if this module sets any codes for that hydraulic pressure sensor. If it's all good, we're going to install this whole piece on the truck and bleed the brakes. Finally, the customer can pick it up. He's been waiting quite a while. Alright, so I got the replacement module plugged in right here by the left front wheel because the connector reached here and it was convenient. I just got it supported by a jack stand. I want to see electrically as this thing sound. So today we're going to use the ThinkTool Platinum S10. It's very similar to the ThinkTool Pros, but after a recent update, the Pros, I just don't like anything about it anymore. This one still has the older software. The subscription ran out last year, but I just want to keep it that way. It's offline, it works, everything is happy. So and you can see that the software is actually launch, you know, 33.8, not like 10 point something. So this is a US official ThinkTool product. So we're going to stick with this one for now. If it works, it works. Okay, 2016 Ram. Let's do a smart scan. Okay, 11 codes in the ABS. They're probably history codes. So I'm going to save this. We'll see what the codes are and go from there. Alright, so let's clear all the DTCs out. Okay, one code left there. Let's see what's stored in the ABS. That's it, original VIN mismatch. So let's go in here. I want data stream. What is this primary circuit pressure status? There you go, 0.5. It's valid, it's happy. Hooray! Now let's see if we can rewrite the VIN. So let me take a picture of this. This is the truck that it came out of. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So VIN G. I guess that's a 2017. And then we'll write the correct VIN. Uh-oh. VIN write failed. I'm going to try that again. I hope this isn't going to mess us up. Okay, so it's not happy. We could try the Autel, see if that has that functionality. But for now, let's back out. Turn the key off. Let it go to sleep. Fire it up and see if the check engine light comes on, because the main customer complaint is he couldn't pass the emissions inspection with the check engine light on. And the check engine light was coming on because of the EVAP problem and the ABS codes. So is this VIN mismatch code going to turn on the check engine light? Let's find out. Service trailer brake system. Oh no. Well, let's just smart scan again. It's a little flashy lights on, but is the PCM going to fuss? Right now it's not fussing, so maybe after a couple key cycles. So if we can't program the VIN, he's still going to have warnings on his dash, but if the check engine light stays off, then he'll be able to pass the safety inspection. So it'll be kind of a partial win. Main customer complaint addressed, but still, you know, the system would work just because of a VIN mismatch code. I don't know if the dealer could resolve that. It's kind of a pain. So here is the brand new ESIM valve. Hey, made in the USA. OEM, again, eBay. So zero, or open circuit, and if I apply a little bit of vacuum right here, this should go to 0. So let's try that. And release. Okay, seems to be working as intended, not like the stupid Dorman. So this valve, it has valves, like little floaty valves in there, so it can hold some vacuum and some pressure. But this switch should open before air starts flowing through it. So it seems to work. Let's pop it on, and I guess with the ABS module, we're just going to install it. There shouldn't be any more check engine lights, but the VIN has to be programmed at the dealer. I'll do a little research to see what if there's a way I could do that. Unlikely. Alright, so when in doubt, always look up service information. So for this exact code, C2202, original VIN mismatch, here we go. So, set conditions. The current vehicle VIN in the ABS does not match the broadcast VIN. Okay. Possible causes: ABS module not initialized, or PCM's not programmed, or the module or the PCM itself are bad. So, is the DTC active? Yes, go to 2. PCM has the correct VIN. Yes, go to 3. Then it says initialize ABS module. So it looks like it should learn on its own when you do the initialization. So you don't have to write the VIN separately like the older modules. So let's try that. I don't have it plumbed in yet, but let's just try it with it plugged in. And then if that works, then we're in business. We can plumb it in, bleed the brakes, and this truck will be 100% fixed. Alright, so in the ABS menu, special function, ABS initialization. Let's try that. Yep, it's stationary, level ground, brake pedal released. Okay. Okay. Please cycle ignition. Ignition off. So wait 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. Resetting rolls information. Okay. Let's see in module information. Yes, it worked. A miracle. There's the current VIN. So we'll take a picture of this. Okay. Back out. Shut it off. Key out. Let it go to sleep. Check engine lights on. Park sense off. So let's scan all the modules for codes. Ooh, 15 codes there. Let's let me delete them all. So there's a lot of codes lost comm because, you know, it was programming and doing its thing. So let's turn the key off. And then key on. And clear DTCs. Yes. I'm hoping we have a completely green tree. Yes, ABS is green. So this scanner I'm going to keep as is, no updates. I'm loving the way it works. It's fast. Topology is good. The menus are familiar. Alright, great. So key off. Key on. Beautiful. No warning lights, just some park sense thing. Oh, I guess we can park sense on. So yeah, that was just off there. So final scan here, and then we'll plumb in the ABS module and bleed the brakes. Amazing. Everything's green. Customer is going to be very, very pleased. Alright, to replace this ABS module, to plumb it in, disconnect the battery, put the brake depressing tool on the pedal so we don't lose all of the fluid out of the master cylinder. So I got the old module out. See, all the lines are disconnected there. Here it is on the ground, so we need to transfer this bracket to the replacement. And they're just Torx screws. They're a little rusty, so make sure they don't strip out. Perfect. Here's our replacement. Let me pop that on there. Then we take all the old lines out and do the brake bleeding procedure. So new module is plumbed in. Now we need to bleed the brakes. Again, read service information. Very important, otherwise you're going to do it over again. So step 1, perform base brake bleeding. That's just standard brake bleeding. Pump the brake pedal, go to each wheel, undo the bleed nipple, and wait for all the air to come out. Then connect the scan tool, select ABS bleed brakes, and then bleed the brakes a second time. So this takes longer. You got to charge accordingly. Top off master cylinder, and it's ready to go. So I did the first step already. Let's connect the scanner and do that ABS bleeding procedure. Alright, here we go. I just did a full code scan. I had the battery disconnected while replacing the module. So let's go into ABS. Special function, bleed brakes. Okay. After the brake system is bled manually, refer to service manual for the manual procedure. Okay. Ensure brake fluid is at proper level. Yes. Okay. The brake pedal must be pressed throughout the entire brake bleed procedure. So I'm going to hold the brake down. Okay. So the pump is doing its thing. Open right front bleeder valve, keep brake pedal pressed and press OK. Okay, let me put my thing here. We'll go open the right front bleeder valve and then continue. Okay, right front bleeder valve is open, press OK. Close right front bleeder screw. Okay. Right front valve bleeding, no. Open right rear bleeder valve. Okay, right rear is open, press OK. Close right rear bleeder screw. Okay. No. Test completed. Huh. It just did the 2 channels, I guess. Is that it? Let's see what our brake pedal feels like. Okay, now we just got to do the base bleeding again, and we're done. Alright, let's take this truck for a spin. Pedal still feels I don't know, let's put it in reverse. A little too much travel. Let's see if the ABS activates on the gravel. Yeah, there's still something wrong with the brakes. So let's do a panic stop. ABS works, but the pedal, during a normal stop, it kind of goes. Hear that? I'm going to try that bleeding procedure one more time. I mean, it stops. The pedal just feels kind of funky. Uh-oh, we got a C0021 brake booster general signal failure. Or maybe because I was pumping the brakes. Clear that out. And let's bleed the brakes one more time. It's a happy Ram. I'm not gonna lie, these are nice trucks. Quiet, smooth, don't blow up at 40,000 miles like Toyota Tundras. Hey, what more can you ask for? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. As soon as I put the camera down, we're back to the weirdness. It's that service brake system. Okay. We're still reading wheel speeds. There you go. See, it dropped out. Brake travel sensor dropped out. That's why we go on test drives. Let me pull over and we'll see what's going on. So here's the code that's being set. I am going to save that in a report as post repair. Okay. Now, key off, key on. We're going to clear DTC. Yes. Okay. Now I want to start from scratch, go to special function. Let's initialize the ABS module in its installed state. Level ground, brake pedal released, yes. Okay. G sensor calibrations on level ground, yes. go through all this, then do the brake pedal travel calibration, then clear all the codes and see what happens. Okay, so initial calibration is complete. Let's do brake pedal calibration again. Okay, now let's scan it all again. See how it drives. And now it's back to normal? The data's not dropping out when I press the brake pedal anymore, and brakes work perfectly. How do you explain that? Alright, so I'm looking up this C0021 brake booster general signal failure code. Vacuum pressure sensor indicates a failure in the vacuum booster. Hard brake pedal, red brake warning light illuminated. But I don't know if that would explain the loss of communication with the scanner. Looking at the part number, so if you go to module information in the scanner, there's the part number 68292756AC. The part number that the dealer gave us is 68295368AC instead of 2756. So is this the wrong module? Alright, let's take a look at this vacuum sensor. So if I depress the brake pedal, deplete the vacuum, that's fine. Let's fire it up. So it builds up the vacuum, that's good. No issues. Brakes work fine. Let's go on another test drive. I really don't know what to do here. So it's happy. 0 glitches on the 10-mile test loop. I stopped and turned around and shut it off and turned it back on. Seems to be happy. So I have no idea what that last glitch was. No idea whatsoever. Never seen that before in my life. We'll take it on another good test drive tomorrow morning from a cold start. See if all the monitors run. But sometimes you just can't explain glitches. So I took the Ram around the block this morning, cold start, drove perfectly fine, no glitches, no warnings, brakes work perfectly. Let's see if the monitors ran. I want to see if the EVAP monitor complete. Is this thing ready to return to the customer? That's my question. He said he wants to pick it up tomorrow. So we have one monitor that's incomplete. Let's see which one that is. After DTCs cleared. So ready, 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 ready. So let's see, EVAP is ready. That's good. That means that new vent valve is doing what it should. No leaks. EGR not ready. Okay, not worried about that at all. And let's see if we have any codes. So just 4 permanent codes that will disappear within a few drive cycles. No pending codes. That's great. Fantastic. So I think that's it. If anything else comes up, we'll definitely do a follow-up. But this Ram is now happy, ready to go back to the owner. Quite the saga with parts availability in this one. And part numbers were confusing, so we have to work through that. That took some time, but finally got a good used part installed. Everything's programmed, everything's happy. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.